Okay, so just found out something really interesting. We actually have to call a gentleman in China to bid on lot 485. So, hey guys, today is auction day, and we had a new dealer move in, and we found some items in the showcase while we were filming out there. And we thought, hey, let's buy those and see how they would do at the auction. Just check it out, see if we can make some money.
A flower paperweight right here. I believe we bought this for $20. We got 2 pens.
And this is a gold-filled pocket watch, right? A Chinese vessel here. It's got gold decoration on the outsides. Show them the mark on the bottom. Here is the mark on the bottom. It appears to have some decent age to it. And this thing was up to like $500 range this morning when I looked.
Good luck with the auction
today. Good luck with the auction today. When Mammo's sitting here, and she's picturing, currently picturing the Nippon, cake set that we had found. Okay, so just found out something really interesting. We actually have to call a gentleman in China to bid on lot 485. So live phone bid from somebody in China. It's gonna be interesting. Lot 485, I didn't even know we had this item until this morning. And now I found out we got a phone bidder from China on this. Let's see where this goes. This is gonna be a fun day. They're making fun of me because when I type on a computer, I'm not very good.
Types like this.
I do this whole thing and Lucas is laughing and I have to look at the keyboard, and so I'm accidentally like increasing the item of the first bid, not even realizing it. Well, I got it ready, we got it set, and we're just getting ready to start auction. The first lot is gonna be the gray and Navajo rug and black geometric design. If you remember right, guys, this is the one that we picked up in the house over in Fairborn from Suzanne. And we got lot one up, we've got an $800 bid, now we've got an $850 bid. And it looks like it's gonna stop right there at the $850, and now I got a $900 bid. So we got 900 on the Navajo rug. And this was interesting because we had the original photo of the weaver standing with the rug, and we have that with this piece. So, and now it's at 950. What I like about this is the depth of the different colors with the black, the gray, the white. It's got a lot of depth, geometric pattern, and I'm gonna sell it out. We sold this one for $950. Now we're on the next lot. This is on lot number 1A. It's another rug. This is an older piece. This one's probably in the 1920-ish range. I think that other Navajo rug we just sold was more in the 1960-ish, somewhere in there. And this has got another 40 or 50 years of age on it. But it looks like they are done bidding at the $850 number. And we're gonna sell it out at $850, and I'm gonna sell it, and I sold it. So now we're on lot number 2, Hillary, the pearl necklace phone bid. I've got 85 to start. It looks like I need 90. So I've got 90, 95. This is a 14 karat gold clasp pearl necklace. Beautiful piece. Here again, I got 90 to start. We need 95, and I think they're done, so I'm gonna sell it. And I sold it your way. Next lot, lot number 3. We have got the antique French seltzer bottle. This is a fun bottle. This came out of the collection in Columbus that we had picked up. And it looks like they're done bidding. One is gonna open at 55, and it's gonna sell at 55, and I'm gonna sell it out, and we sold. No, we got a bid. A bid snuck in there. We got $60 on this one. This is, again, lot number 3, circa 1900. Could be a little older. It's got wonderful incising on it and etching and stuff. See all that on there, Luke? Mm-hmm. And we're gonna sell it for 60 bucks, sold. So the next lot we have a diamond ring, and we got multiple bids on this one. We've got 1,050 to start the lot. Last week when we had the diamond video, this is the one that we said we liked. We thought was really cool. Just a nice size on it. This has got about a 90-point center stone. Pretty good color and clarity. And I think they're done bidding, and we are going to sell it. No, I got another bid, 1,100. 1,100 on this one. So it's an SI2, but it's a G color. The color on this big diamond is what they're excited about. SI2 is pretty clean stone. But it's got a nice look to it, a good feel, and the bidding is over, and we're going to sell it out for 1,100, and I sold it for 1,100. Lot number 5. This is that Desna Bohemian glass vase we talked about upstairs when I was pulling for this auction. I had the nudes all the way around, high relief, and it's not a really early piece. I think these were probably made in the 80s, I'm guessing, 80s or somewhere in there. I mean, I feel like they're that age group, 80s or 90s. But they're really good quality, and they have a great appeal to them. Again, when you look at the depth of the figures on them, you got all the different colors of green that's in that one color, and it almost looks like a piece of malachite, but it's a glass. So it's just really cool Bohemian piece of glass. And I think they're done bidding, and we are going to sell it.
110.
But it's Villeroy and Bach. It's a piece of Angelica. It's a pedestal. And we've got 170 to start the lot, and I think that's where it's going to stop, is the 170. So we are going to sell it out for $170 and sold. We're on lot number 50. This is a Louis Vuitton Paris leather bag. This came out of a doctor's house over in Columbus, Ohio. And we have a $210 bid to start it. It looks like they are done bidding. It's just a nice bag. It's got good color to it. 220, 230. It's starting to go up a little bit more. And we do get some Louis Vuitton and different brand names. Not every week, but pretty often we get bags like this. It looks like they're done bidding, and we're going to sell this bag out for $230. Sold. This next lot is German clocks. This is an interesting thing because these kinds of clocks in the 1990s and 2000, early 2000s, I could get 150, 200 out of. And today it's selling at $30. I mean, this is just like an unbelievably good buy, and we're going to sell it. So we're currently selling lot 53. It's a vintage brown glass tonic bottle. So it's got some writing on the side. Again, this is out of this collection in Columbus, Ohio. And we're going to sell it out for $26, and I sold it. Next lot, this really fun lot. This is an emerald, diamond, and platinum ring. There's been a lot of interest in this piece. We currently are at $350, $375, $400, $425. We're at $425 now, and we need $450. This is the gentleman that brought us the diamonds out of Michigan. You know, I had said Lucas and I went out last week, and we bought some diamonds at the Antique Center. He has them all appraised up there, and that way they're graded out. And we don't buy them by the appraisal price as much as what it says on the grade. So this is a fun piece, and we're selling it out today for $425. So we're selling lot number 60, and we had, I think it started at $60. Now we're up to $110. This is an art glass zebra sculpture. This is just a fun piece. It's going out at $110, and we sold it. Next lot, a Christmas ornament, $27 start price. We got a Christmas.
Oh, this isn't the same.
Sold that one for $27. Yeah, Mamaw made fun of us for the Christmas ornaments we bought and wouldn't offer but $32 last week, and we just got 27 out of one ornament. So maybe we got some luck when it happened on that $400 group. Who knows? We're going to let you guys know how much we end up selling it for. It sells in a week from today. On lot number 63, and again, I think it's interesting talking a little bit about these. This is a Liquid Ozone Company, Chicago, brown glass apothecary bottle. It came in, again, out of this house in Columbus. And, you know, these bottles today are bringing from $10 to $20, most of them. This one's selling for $19. And we're just getting into our first sterling necklace of the day. And we got a, what do we have here? $15 to start this one out. That started at 13, it's 14, it's 15.
Spiral.
And this necklace is interesting. It's got that little twist in it. Looks Italian. Yep, Italian. It's got a gold tone, a little gold wash over it. And we're going to sell it out, and we sold it. Next lot we are selling here is lot number 64A, and we have a $300 bid to start this one. Started at $200, and now it's at $300. We need $325 for the next bid. $325, $350, $375. So we're at $350. We need $375, and it looks like they are done bidding at $350. This is a good buy. This is a half carat, over half carat solitaire, right at half carat solitaire in the middle, and it's got some other little diamonds around it. Right at 60 points total weight. And we're selling it out for $350. I'm telling you, auctions are the way to buy your diamonds. Sold at $350. Lot number 73. There's been a lot of interest in this. This is a Mickey Mouse Vaseline glass insulator. And we have a starting price of $50 on this one. And we get it over here on the left, and we'll see if it goes up from there. This is one that Hillary was talking about that she's had quite a few phone calls on. They were asking if someone came in and actually put a black light on it. We're at 55 and now 60, 65. Put a black light on it, and it did glow, so it's got some uranium in it. We call it Mickey Mouse insulator because of the ears on the top, and I don't know the exact age of these. They're 1900s range, early 1900s. It's got $75, and it looks like they're done bidding at $75. And we're going to sell the Mickey Mouse insulator out for $75.
Doesn't look like Mickey Mouse to me.
It doesn't look like Mickey Mouse?
No.
Oh, the ears? You don't think the ears look like Mickey Mouse?
Not at all.
Ah, man. So we got a little Italian necklace we're selling, a bracelet we're selling right now for $7, and I sold it. Next lot is going to be a little nude figural vase. Some interest in this one too. It's got a $40 start price on it. And what I like about this though is that clear, how the nudes are actually clearer than the frosted glass around. It's got the little ruffled edge on the top up there. Just is very desirable. We're going to sell it for $44, it looks like. On lot number 112 next. This is a Nolan Miller Swan brooch, and we've got a $45 bid to start it. Really great group of Nolan Miller and some other designer costume jewelry today. And we always have pretty good luck with Nolan Miller and some of the other designers, you know, especially when we get into the vintage stuff, it does really well. But Nolan Miller is going to sell at $45, no other bid. It started at $45 and we are going to sell it, and I sold it out for $45. Next lot, 113, is the glass apothecary jar. And it's got a 26, 27, 28 bidding on this one. It's still going up. It's at 30 right now. We're at 32. This one's fun. It's got the, what are they called? The tongue depressors in this one. And it's all glass. And what's interesting about this bottle is when you go to pick it up, you have to be really careful because it's the way that it's made is the lid is on the bottom. And it's got some engraving on the front of it, but we had one of them was full and I picked it up and all the stuff came out of it. I don't know. You gotta be careful when you're moving these because they're really easy to break the lids on them. All right, now, Lucas, how many months are we backed up in auctions? What do you think?
Oh, I mean, with the warehouse, we're backed up years.
Years? Well, we could, but I mean, we're not going to sell everything at the warehouse through the auction. But you know, we got to keep everything moving. But well, we've definitely got enough, like just this estate.
The stuff here we have in the annex, which is the warehouse we have stuff from 3 months ago from Florida. From Florida,
we haven't got to yet. And this one, I'm selling this one out for $49. We sold it like for $49. So yeah, we got several different warehouses, and we have our annex warehouse that we sort from to come directly into the auction house. And so we do have stuff from that trip from three months ago. And yeah, so it's a good problem to have. And like I said, if we could sell 2,000 lots a week, we have the merchandise. I think my wife would kill me.
Mom would kill you.
Mom would kill me. So we're gonna sell this little opal pendant, sterling silver pendant with opal stones. It's going out for $21. It's a good buy on this one, and we sold it. We're selling lot 191 right now. We're currently at $37. It's still going up. This is one of these Gregor dolls. They're bidding as fast as I can click the button currently. It's at $60 and still going. It's at 65, 70, 75 and still bidding, 80. This is, again, Gregor doll, leather outfit, and it's got a striped shirt on him. Real neat doll. Again, this is going to sell out, and I think it's done, and we are going to sell it for $80 and sold. Next lot, 192. This is another Nolan Miller piece. And I had 21 to start. We had a 22 bid here. I had 23 we need. I like the color of the blue in the Nolan Miller. The blue kind of looks like a sapphire. I know it's not. It's a rhinestone or glass of some sort, but this is a nice Nolan Miller piece. And it's selling for $22. Rick's got something to tell you guys. Step in here and tell them.
We're selling a pen that I got from the Heart. We got it together last Saturday, or 2 Saturdays ago. I think we bought a pair for $10, and this one's selling for $13, so it's doing good.
All right,
so we sold for $13.
We just sold it. All right, so we sold one of the 2 pins that were Bakelite. So we made that little video, and we bought 4 items off the shelf at the new vendor at the Heart, and that was part of the pins that Lucas showed you earlier in our video today. $4.41 now. This is the Welsh Manufacturing Company pin. This is Lucas's second pin, and it looks like it's going to end at a $10 bid. So that was a pretty good start on the 2 pins. For the lot, you got 4 items total, and the first 2, or you're up to over $20 on the first 2. So that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Lot number 450. It's an Italian silver beaded necklace. Round beads on this. It's a pretty neat necklace, and we are going to sell it out for $26. This thing weighs 25 grams, so not much over silver. Sold it. Next lot is the Elgin pocket watch, Luke. This is the third of your 3 of your 4 lots. This is a $60 start price. And here we go. It's at $60. It's got a wonderful engraved case, and this was, I think, $45. Priced at $45, and you got it for $40.50. Is that correct?
Something around there.
Was it around there? I'll have to go back and look at the sheets, but roughly $40. So you know, $40, $45. So making 10 to 15 on it, and I'm going to sell it. Lot number 461. Now this is the paperweight. I thought this was just a really cool paperweight. Great color in it, and it's got the blue flower that comes up. It is signed. It's signed like Guess. And this is the last time. And Lucas, I think this is about what we paid for it, isn't it?
After commission, we might lose $1 or something.
I think we paid $24 for it, was it?
Yeah.
24. So it's at $23 right now, and it looks like they're done bidding. So here's a good buy. So we made money on 3 of the lots, lost money on 1, so we're 3 out of 4, but I think overall it probably picked up pretty good. We'll get an exact total here in a few minutes and share it with you. Number 481, this is the 12 fashion charm bracelets that Mamaw showed you guys last week. She had in the auction, and they're currently at $55. And it looks like the bidding is done. Mamaw, did you do any good on these? They're bringing $55 for your bracelets.
Yeah, I think he paid 20.
Paid 20, currently selling lot 483. This is a lightning amber glass canning jar, and it's only bringing $26. What's interesting about this is we sell these at the antique center all the time for 70, 90, 100, 120. A great buy today on this one. Sold at $26. Here's the one that we got the bidder from China on the phone. There's tons of bids everywhere right now on this piece. So let's see where we're at. We got 650. I need 750, Hillary. I've got 700 here, 750. 900, 950, 50, 1,000, 1050.
You got bid.
I need 1,100.
Okay, so.
Okay, 1,100 with Hillary. Now I need 1,150. And they might be done. We've got an $1,100 bid on the phone to someone in China. And I think that this is going to be the last bid. No, I got 1,150 here. You got to be 1,200.
Okay.
We got 1,350, 1,400.
Yep.
1,400, 1,450, and I think we're done bidding at 1,400, and I'm going to sell it. And I sold it your way at 1,400, so we sold that one to a gentleman actually in China. We're selling lot 611 right now, Mamaw's lamps, and she just does really well here. So I think she bought those at a yard sale for $2, and they're sitting at 20 right now. And we're going to sell them out. Next lot is going to be number 613, the A&C amber glass bottle. Again, we've had a lot of bottles today, and they have brought anywhere from, you know, $8 to $20. This one's sitting right at 19. This is kind of a normal price for today on these bottles. And I think they're done bidding, so we are going to sell this one, and I sold it out. Next lot is a little sterling ring. It's at $7, and it looks like the bidding is done at this one. And this one weighs 7 grams, so you're buying us for $1 a gram, which is not very much over silver price. Now it's at $9. A lot of times retail silver jewelry, you're 4 and 5 times a gram weight, and so this is a great buy. And we're going to sell it out. Next lot is going to be a photograph of one of these. Are one of the photographs. Lucas, do you remember where we got the photos from? Was this out of the farmhouse? The barn?
The barns.
The barn house, yes, with the barns. We had a stack of photography there, and we just decided to throw a few up at auction, and then you priced a bunch out for the booth.
Yep.
And you were putting them in the booth for similar prices as this right here.
Yeah.
You know, $2 to $5, $3.
Yeah, something like this. It's at $3 right now.
Yeah. Is that what you would price it for at the booth?
Yeah.
Okay. And we sold that one for $3. So we didn't get a whole lot out of that lot, but we did get it sold. And so we're selling a sterling ring right now. It's at $5, 6. And we sell around 400 to 500 lots of sterling jewelry every week. A few pieces go retail price, but most of it brings wholesale. And if you need a Christmas gift or you want to buy something, our sterling jewelry is really just a place to go to. It's always, every week, you can just come here and bid on sterling jewelry. So maybe 1 out of 50 auctions, we don't have silver, Maybe less than that.
We always have silver.
We always have silver. I don't know. We always have silver. We have just a great resource to get sterling jewelry, and we're going to sell this one out for a $13 price, and it's sold. Lot number 633 is a little copper tankard here. This is interesting because we were pricing some of these at the booth just last week, weren't we? So the copper pieces, and we were talking about how a lot of times they bring $10, $15, and they used to bring $40, $50, and $60. Here's another example. This one is bringing $10, and we're going to sell it. A little copper tankard. It's only 4.5 inches tall, so it's not real big, but it's $10, and we sold it. We're on lot number 651. This is interesting. This is the if you remember right, we were in the farmhouse, and these were on the counter, and we grabbed them. It's a cigar box full of clay and glass marbles, and the cigar box is neat. They started at $46. Now they're at $49.50. They're at 50 currently, $55. We need 60 is the next bid. Our bidding increments change from 50 to and up is $5, right?
5.
Yeah.
No, 50 and down is 5.
50 and up is $5 increments. Under 50 is $1 increments.
Oh, yeah.
So our increments as far as our schedule for people to bid online. So now it's at 65, and they're still bidding. And this was just on the counter. This was the estate they were throwing away. The people they flew in.
They're just throwing stuff into the trash.
Remember, there was 2 40-yard dumpsters they filled up, and whatever we didn't buy, they were throwing into the dumpster. And now, instead, we're going to get these back to somebody that's going to enjoy them, sort through them, probably make some more money on them. And this is interesting. We paid pretty good money for the group, and they were happy, and we're selling the marbles out for $65, and they're sold. $6.62 right now, and this is going out for $16. This is a Joan Rivers owl brooch. I was just telling Lucas, I think that's a pretty good buy on that. I mean, a lot of the Joan Rivers stuff should bring more, but that's just got great work in it. What do you think?
It's a good cool looking owl. I mean,
it's a good buy for somebody, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're selling it. Sold. Next lot is a lot 663, an Atlas Mason's canning jar. And again, a lot of these jars are good buys today, but you know, you never know what they're going to bring. This is an early Atlas Mason's. Got a nice soap shoulder on it. And it's selling out for $12, and we're going to sell it. Sold lot 677, and we're going to sell a Zippo lighter. We've had a lot of these lighters today, and they've been bringing from $20 to $35 range for most of them. And they're all vintage ones, and they've got like different scenes and different things on the fronts. Though, and it's a vintage one. It's at $21. We're selling it. Sold. Now we've got an 8-carat Mystic Topaz. We've got 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and it's still going up. And it looks like we got $35 is where it's going to settle down at. 35, and we need 36. On the Mystic Topaz, 36, 37, they new bidder on it. And these are all, you know, unopened estate pieces, and they've had original prices on the bottoms of all of these. And this one's going out $45. It stopped 46, and nope, they're bidding again, 47. It's still going. Road on the bottom is $44.99, and we are selling it for $47. So it has went up in value. That is interesting, and we're going to sell it out for $47, and I sold it. Here's a vintage group of tintypes. There's 9 of them here. We've got 16, 17, $17 it looks like they're settling out. And again, a lot of folks, when they bring tintypes in, they think they're gonna be worth $20, $30, $50 each. And I'm selling a group right now for $9. And so just keep that in mind if you're ever out there buying and selling tintypes. They're not all worth a lot of money. Some of them are. I have sold tintypes for a couple, $200, $300, $400, $500 a piece. But usually they're the rare scenes. It's got to have something special about it. The common photos, a few bucks each is kind of what they land at. So $21 on this one right here, and we're going to sell it out. Next lot is going to be a really nice Nolan Miller brooch. This is lot 682, and we've got a lot of bidding happening here. Started at 34, now we're up to 40, 45, 46, $46. It looks like is where the bidding is going to be. I need 47. I sold it for 46. We are on lot number 685. These are 2 B&G Denmark Christmas plates, 1969 and 1973. And the interesting thing is happening, and this is just a massive shift in market over the past 15 years. I used to sell these all the time from $5 to $25 a plate, and now I've got 2 plates, and there's a $1, and we are not getting another bid, and I'm taking way too long already to sell it. So we're selling them out, sold. But both B&G plates for $1, and I mean, the market definitely changes over time, and that is a very good example of the market change. A lot of the collector's plates that we used to sell for $5 to $50 each now bring $1 to $3. 687, I didn't realize that's what these were until right now as we're selling them. These are a portable Imperial stereo optic viewer cards, but it's a card viewer, but it's made out of tin, and it's got advertising all over it. I've never seen one of these before. We're gonna see where this ends up, because this is I think this is a pretty rare item. I could see this on a different platform like an eBay or something really going for a lot of money. You know, or out at the antique center, I could see this being priced at $100 or $125 or something, just because it's rarity. It's got to be kind of rare. I've not seen one of these before. I think whoever's buying this knows what they're getting. It's at 25. It's still going up. A new bidder jumped in, and like they keep bidding. $29. I don't blame them. I mean, I think this is a good buy. If I was out buying and this came up, I would be no issues throwing $40 or $50 at it, thinking I can get 80 to 120, you know, retail at the antique center if I was going to put it out there. It's at $33, $6, $37. This is just interesting. I have no idea where it's going to stop. This is fun to see. 38, 39. If you don't have one and if you collect stereo optic cards, this would be an item you'd want to buy. Now, I've had probably 200 of the little handheld wood ones, you know, with the metal sides, but I've never seen one of these before. And those little wood ones generally bring 20 to 30 at auction, somewhere between. And this one looks like it's done at $39. And again, I still think it's money left, and we're gonna sell it, and I sold it for $39. Okay, I just realized we had this. I didn't know this was even here. It says 6 false teeth container in an original box. So we have false teeth. We're selling false teeth.
Not sticks.
Sticks fall. I thought it said 6. Sticks fall. I thought it was actually a like.
Glasses on.
I don't have my glasses on, but it says false teeth container. They're bringing $18. What in the heck are we selling? We're selling a bunch of false teeth for $20. Vintage advertising, I guess, but this came out of the same advertising group. And we're selling them. They're going to go out for $20 for the false teeth container. We're selling lot 723. This is an apothecary jar. It's all glass. It's a really nice jar. It's got galls on it. So there's a set of 3 of these. We sold them separately because we thought they could, you know, as individuals, they still hold their own value and not necessarily just as a group. So it looks like the bidding's done at $50 and we're asking $55 right now. And the bidding has quit. No, I got another one, $55, now $60. Glasgow apothecary jar, nice lid, nice decoration on the front, $60, $65. And this is a 7.5 inch jar. It's at jars at $65 now. Hey, how long have we been auctioning now?
Well, 5 hours and 48 minutes.
5 hours and 48 minutes. And Lucas and I were talking, and he said at the seminar he's been taking for auction school, they said every hour you should switch and.
But that's also, it's live auction, you're talking the whole time. And
this is $70 another stop, Luke, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. And we sold it out for $70. Yeah, it was just really interesting how Lucas is learning about a lot of the auction business from the perspective of doing estate auctions and, you know, outside type auctions. And it's just very different than what we do. So it's just kind of been fun listening to him. It's a fun piece, lot 725. This is a Wyland colored dolphin sculpture, and we've got 110 to start it. We need 120. And it's a fun piece. It's only a 7-inch sculpture, a little bronze sculpture. 120, 130, 130, 140. It's just a fun group.
People like dolphins.
They do like dolphin and bronze. And
yeah.
This is both, bronze and dolphin. And then look at the color. You got the blue, different color patinas on this. So you got paint decoration. That's cold paint decoration over top. And you got the bright gilt polish down here, the scrub.
But the dolphins right here, those are all natural patina, right?
Well, there's different patinas on it, so they can put different color patina over the actual metal of the bronze. So the bronze metal is more like underneath the dolphin's, I don't know what you call the bottom of a dolphin, but the
underside of a dolphin.
The underside, that's all the bronze colored patina, and then the rest has a darker patina. And you see that in a lot of bronze, different colors. You'll see green patinas, brown patinas. It just kind of depends on that finish they put on it. We're gonna sell this one out, and it's done at $150, and we're selling it. Sold. Lucas is singing on us. So we're on lot 767. This is interesting because we have a vintage advertising grouping. These were the small ones that we were bagging up, and I was just sitting here reading it, and it says snake bite and spider bite kit. It's an old an antique tin, but a snake bite tin, and that's pretty interesting. And so we're selling this group of 6 tins, and it's at $18 currently, and that's one of them. I think that tin itself should be worth, you know, $20, $25, you know, without any of the other ones. And then to the left of it, you got a laxative tin. So that, it just says laxative, right? So anyways, just a wide variety of tins here. We need 27, final call on these, and we're gonna sell it out. Nope, they bid again. What did these start at, $5, $6? Now we're at $2. No, that was on this computer. I think the other computer, it was $5 maybe, but anyways, they're at $28. About 3 minutes, just a bid at a time. It looks like they're pulling this.
They have to think it over every time. $1 more? $1
more or not, and then they wait and then they bid. But you know what?
Yeah, there's another one.
That's kind of the way it is when you're bidding, though, because you're trying to figure out how much can I get out of this item and this one and this one, and then it goes up $5 more. Like, well, I can refigure and I can add a little bit more money to this and this, and I'm sure that's what they're doing. But that snake bite, that's just a really cool advertising piece. I like that. I can't read that orange one. What's the orange one say? Can you make that out?
Hush.
Hush. Okay.
H-U-S-H.
Is that the one in the middle or to the left?
Middle.
No, I'm saying the left one there. That piece there. Yeah. So there's Rexall.
It's right here.
I think we're done. They're at $41.
Oh, that's
42.
the spider bite.
Spartan aspirin. Okay. There's just a good group here. We're gonna sell them out, and I sold them for $41. So we're selling lot 857. These are those vintage percussion caps in the tin. We had video of these last week. I thought it'd be interesting to see what they bring. And it looks like they stopped at $13 going out, and we're gonna sell them for $13, sold $13. The auction is over, and Lucas, Mom just told me your lot, the 4 pieces, I think the cost was $70 or
$69.
$69 and change. Brought 106.
Oh wow,
that was good.
Yeah.
Your total was 106, and so from 69 to 106, that's a pretty good profit.
That's really
Yeah. And Josh, you've been out at the antique center all day, and you've been calling me back and forth like you just had lots happen today. What's been happening there?
So we had some walk-ins today. I did a little bit of buying on some walk-ins. Called Jacob, kind of got some guidance on him or from him on a few items.
Well, we were auctioning and talking on the phone,
back and forth
some. That was fun.
Just finished up, got out here, didn't even catch the end of the sale, but I caught the end of these guys. And so they're finishing up here, so wanted to stop in and see them drop some stuff off.
So surprise of the day, the Chinese vase out of nowhere selling to someone in China for $1,400. And that was just like a total surprise. And it wasn't until this morning I even knew it was in the building. You know, and that happens every week. We get surprises every week. And then we had a couple really reasonable buys today. There was some sterling jewelry that actually brought less than scrap value.
Yeah.
And probably 10 or 15 pieces that actually you could have made money and just melted it. But there was a lot of other good buys. A lot of the advertising I thought could have brought more money. A few pieces did really well. Overall, I would say maybe 10% of the sale went retail. The 60 to 70% kind of went wholesale, and then the rest just kind of went below wholesale prices. But it's a pretty strong sale overall, not bad.
Some of the apothecary stuff that I was interested in brought more than I was going to pay. So
that's
kind of how it works.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. But yeah, some fun things today, guys. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe at Berner Brother Antiques and at Heart of Ohio Antiques. Bless you. Appreciate it.